Gary, welcome to the Airstream, the Steelyard Airstream here at Market.
I love it. I want it.
I say we should be selling Airstreams while we're here. It's quite remarkable what they've done with these.
I can see why they're legendary.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Well, thank you for coming, Gary Inman from Baskerville. And what are you up to this market?
So this market, I have a lot going on. My schedule is about 8 pages long, and it goes hour by hour.
Okay.
Only 8 pages. Really extraordinary things. One of the things I'm most excited about is being the new brand ambassador for Tomlinson.
Wow.
And 122-year-old company, extraordinary history. They've made products for Vladimir Kagan, Barry Dixon, Larry Laszlo, lots of names that everyone recognizes. And they've been a company that's kind of flown under the radar a little bit. They've always been very, subtle and elegant about their brand. They're not ones to toot their own horns. And I'm going to do that for them because I think they have one of the most extraordinary stories in the industry, woman-owned at a time when women did not own furniture companies.
No.
But Kay had an extraordinary vision. She was really a Dorothy Draper of North Carolina, and so did amazing things. To me, it's all about the craftsmanship, the artisans who worked for 20 and 30 years in the same factory in Thomasville, North Carolina, making extraordinary upholstery pieces. It's great to be able to be their ambassador and share that story.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think flattery is often indicated in imitation, and that Kagan has been imitated a lot of times.
Absolutely.
But they were the first.
They were on the ground with him in the beginning, making these pieces. I always use him as an example because one of the most difficult things to do is curvaceous forms. Not anyone, but doing a rectilinear piece is less challenging. But once you get into complex curves and S-curves, you really have to know what you're doing in order to upholster those in a way that they're stable and they don't move over time. And Kagan certainly challenged manufacturers more than anyone else probably ever did. And the fact that they were working with him to create those pieces and that they've continued to create pieces in that spirit for such a long time is impressive.
It's a great story.
It's a great story.
They have you to tell it too.
It's a great story.
And I think you're right. They've flown under the radar a little bit. And
they have.
Their personality behind them.
Everyone should know the name, and everyone goes to Market Square. And the tower above Market Square, it's Tomlinson on it, it's in bricks. And, so it's been there forever. I think people just kind of know the name, but we probably haven't in recent years been the best at telling our story. And I think we're in a time and a culture where being a storyteller and knowing how to connect and share your story is really important. It's the way we value things and assess things. So it's exciting to help them do that. So.
Is there a piece you're most excited about this market up in their showroom?
What I'm the most excited about is we've just launched a new website, and the new website is really very state-of-the-art, and there are new features in production now that will be released soon. We're really going to change the way websites work, and it's going to be incredibly supportive and interactive for designers. And one of the things that I'm helping them do is to also reach out to the hospitality design community.
Right.
So my colleagues around the country who are designing hotels and spas and restaurants need to know about Tomlinson, and we're actually creating a website that is perfectly geared towards the way hospitality designers work in terms of the way we write specifications and all the requirements, and using the latest technology, they'll be able to see pieces and interpret them in different fabrics and pretty much instantaneously start to see how things will move into their projects.
Cool.
So that's an exciting piece of it as well.
Well, and there's Steelyard brand too, so Steelyard members are able to access the Tomlinson catalog on our site, which makes it efficient for them as well.
Steelyard's one of my favorite sources because it's a time saver. You can search for a particular category across lots of websites, and I think that alone makes it kind of a brilliant piece of technology.
Perfect. Cool. So now let's do some fun questions.
Sure.
We could talk business all day, but let's do a couple fun questions.
Okay.
Sunrise or sunset?
Oh, sunset. A nighttime person for sure.
Okay.
2 a.m. is my favorite time of the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've never been a morning person. I'm much more creative at night. I get the second surge of energy around 11, and sometimes those last 3 hours are the most creative.
Okay.
I think because I love jazz, And I love a good glass of wine. I've just always had a little bit of a nighttime thing. When I lived in New York for all those years, I was definitely a creature of the night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's stick with the wine theme then, red or white.
Red. I do like Sancerre. That's my favorite of the white wines, but I really like a full-bodied Sangiovese or Bordeaux. Something with complexity. I think the French and the Italians are the best winemakers in the world. That's just my own personal bias. But
fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by the Airstream.
Thank you.
And good luck with everything you're doing with Tomlinson.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Great.